Okay, today we are in Mountain Ash. Mountain Ash is in the middle between Pontypridd to Aberdare and it's very close to Cardiff. It's about 25 to 30 minutes drive to Cardiff. It's an absolutely amazing place and it's known for its rural area, known for having nice, amazing mountains around and very close to the waterfalls, and it's very attractive for tourists that are looking for nature, looking for places where they could do a bit of recreational activities, and it's very suitable for families. So today we're here to look at a property that has just been bought from auction. It is an amazing property and we're looking to convert this nice beauty gem into probably 4-bedroom house, which would fetch either as a serviced accommodation or that we could rent to individual family professionals. So I can't wait to show you the inside. Hello Alfie, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Wow, what have you got yourself into? What is going on here?
Well, it's an adventure, Rahim. Let's see how it
Fantastic,
goes.
fantastic. Okay.
See?
So what brought you to Wales?
I think I've always liked Wales, and I think for the type of business that I want to provide accommodation for, Wales is actually quite a good area, and their processes of registering such services are actually quite good.
Fantastic.
And obviously what brought me to Wales also is your presentation and how you sold it out and how business is in Wales.
Fantastic.
And it's closer to where I live, so it is a travel, but it's not too far for me to be actually being able to manage my businesses and see what's going on. Yeah.
Well, you couldn't get a better location than this. This is South Wales. Mountain Ash is very, very attractive, very close to Aberdare, very 25-minute drive, 30 minutes to Cardiff, Merthyr Tydfil not far from here, and we've got the Brecon Park as well, literally about 10-15 minutes away from here. It's a beautiful location. Look at that mountain. Imagine being here in a summer day. It was beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So so it's an attractive project. So how did we come across this property?
Well, we came across this property through an auction, and obviously it wasn't easy. Quite a few people were really interested in the property, but obviously with your guidance and my director also being involved, we managed to actually get this property within our budget. Yeah,
actually it is within budget, right? Or under, I can't remember now. So it's good we've bought it. So what is your plan with this property?
So we want to turn this property into, it's a 3-bed at the moment, we want to turn it into a 4-bed. Obviously registering as an HMO, but preferably we want to rent this property to a charity organization or a few other organizations that are planning to open supported accommodation for young people, and hoping that we'll get some that will open as residential homes. It depends on how obviously we prepare it. So we are preparing it for either supported accommodation or residential, but preferably supported accommodation for young people.
Fantastic. I can't wait for you to show me inside.
Come in.
Wow, okay. So there's a little chair here for anyone who wants to go upstairs.
Well, we're going to be removing that.
Of course. So wow, okay. So we walked in here into a massive room. Right?
Yeah.
So what do you intend to, we've got some acros going across. I'm not sure what they were doing here, but what do you intend to do in this space? It looks like a big room.
Yeah, this is a very big room, as you can see. So instead of leaving it as a lounge, because we've got 2 windows, that side and that side, so we've decided that we're going to make this a front bedroom.
Okay.
And we're going to make this a front bedroom we'll remove most of this. We'll have a fitted wardrobe here.
Brilliant.
And then obviously we'll have several sockets here so that, you can change and move about the bedroom and change whatever bedroom setting you want with the number of sockets that we'll have in here. We'll obviously remove the radiators and put new radiators here. We'll get our windows checked. The seam okay at the moment. The ceiling is going to be all sorted, and we're going to have new lights in here. Okay. So this will be the entrance coming into this bedroom. Okay. Obviously.
So because you got that supported living in your mind, obviously we've got the built-in wardrobe going there. First thing we're going to rip out everything here.
Yes.
Skirting board is going to go, door is going to go, architrave is going to go, the D-door rails are going to go, this radiator is going, we're going to have new central heating going on.
Yes.
And because again supported living, we need alarms going here, a bulb there, and that door is going to be a fire door.
Fire door.
Right?
Yeah.
There's going to be a fire door with a self-closing hinges in it.
Yes.
And then obviously that then gives us a nice, sweeping, beautiful room here.
Yes.
We can have the wardrobe there, and then we can have the bed going that way.
Yes.
Right?
And obviously, like
Yeah.
my other thought was when we have fire doors here, as we said, we're gonna look at how much obviously door sensors will cost us, because instead of having the main fire main switch there, the advanced one, you can have door sensors there. So door sensors, how they work with noise. So if the fire alarm went, the door sensor will release and shut.
Oh,
so
that's
you
clever.
can actually also use those instead of the main switchboard.
Wow, that is a good one then.
Yeah.
That would be a good one. So
in
here
now,
then, so what are we doing in here?
So this is going to be the lounge area. It's going to be an open like kitchen diner slash lounge. We're going to open this wall here, and then the kitchen will come slightly towards this way and end maybe somewhere there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So then we're going to have some sitting space here, and this will be our lounge area.
Fantastic.
And with the kitchen coming.
So what you're saying basically, we're going to get rid of this fire space. We're going to take all this retro stuff out.
Yes.
We're going to block this with a vent to allow the property to breathe. And then obviously we're going to have minimum of 4 double sockets around here.
Yeah.
And the TV socket is going to be somewhere here probably.
Yeah.
So we've got that TV hanging there, underneath there. And then obviously we would have to have a damp proof course done throughout the ground floor as well, just to protect the dampness. And what you're saying basically, you want to get rid of this wall, right?
Yeah.
In order to give us the space to make it open, to make it really nice and vibrant. So talk us through how we can do that by walking us to the kitchen.
Okay, so that's the wall that I said we're going to remove this wall. We're going to have the sink going that way instead of it being here, and then we're going to have some cupboards down here and then some at the top there. Our kitchen is going to extend to this area also, where we're going to have a washing machine and space here, and we're going to remove obviously all this the radiators and remove this sink here. We're going to have some extractors here to make sure underneath the kitchen hob.
I love that.
Yeah, and we'll also have some air extractor in here also, so that obviously it's got enough extraction in here, because that will lead into a lounge area.
Fantastic. So I love that. So basically we're going to have an L-shaped kitchen going here, if I heard you right.
Yeah.
We'll have the sink sitting here.
Yeah.
I love the sink bowl, by the way. We can keep this. Right, you have the sink going here.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you have the cooker and all the other stuff happening here.
Yeah.
The extractor fan, because it's an outside wall, we can go out that way. And then obviously we're going to extend it slightly towards that window to have a nice L-shaped kitchen. And then obviously that then gives us this room, becomes where we can have our dining tables and all that stuff, because we have that amazing space going in there. So obviously again, we're going to rip out everything in here. This is going, that is going. We're going to keep that because that looks good. And then all the tiles are going, and obviously that door looks okay by the look of it. And then this radiator is going to be replaced. This is going to be shrunk in nicely. And we're thinking of having a washing machine or something like that along this side. Okay, that would also help kind of enhance it a little bit. Okay, have you thought about having a WC down here, a toilet down here?
No, I haven't. Do you have any idea?
I'm thinking about it now. So why not have it in here? If we can have any main going out, we could use here as a WC.
Okay.
Yeah, that means that person using that toilet don't need to go upstairs to use the toilet.
To use the toilet, yeah.
And obviously that forces the value as well.
Yes.
Right. Yes. So what we're going to do with that, once this is opened up nicely, we can think what we can do, because we've got 2 options here. Either to go here, right? Lock it in there, have that, and then we have all this massive space for the kitchen, right? Alternatively, we do there, but we need to work out when we go outside where the main is.
Okay.
Because if we need to work out where the main is in order for us to pull the waste pipe out.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Right, moving upstairs. Oh, you want to go to the garden first?
No, let's go upstairs.
Okay, let's go upstairs. Mind the steps, eh? Right, okay. So
So upstairs, mind the step, Rahim. I
Okay.
don't want you falling through these steps. So obviously coming upstairs, this is going to be removed. It's going to come off. We're not going to have that chair. Unfortunately, you have to walk up the stairs.
Okay.
We're going to remove all this and we're going to have a nice, obviously, stairway support here instead of this.
Okay.
And we've got a bathroom in there.
Yeah, let's have a look.
So this is mostly it's a shower at the moment, but we're going to have a bathtub with a stand with a shower that you can actually use inside the bathroom space.
Right.
So instead of having a shower in the bathroom, it's going to be all in one, and we're going to change all the tiles in here. We're going to have, instead of the switch inside here, we're going to have the switch on the outside. It's not going to be a pull switch. Yeah.
Okay. So this door doesn't need to be fire door.
No,
right?
it doesn't.
This just needs to be a normal door because it's a bathroom and looks good as well, to be honest.
Exactly.
That one we can keep.
Yeah.
Okay. And then obviously the landing here, what do we do here? Sockets.
So in the landing here, we're going to have some sockets
Double sockets, yeah.
Which are double sockets, and obviously the flooring in here is going to be also done. We're going to have laminated flooring because obviously this will be, whether it's used as supported accommodation or whichever way, it's going to be multiple occupancy.
Correct.
And to keep it clean, we're going to have laminated floor.
Okay, and we're going to have a smoke alarm going here.
Yeah.
Right, which is one is already there, but we're going to upgrade that. Okay, we've got the smoke alarm going there. Yeah. And then this bedroom here, what are we doing in here? Look at these flowers. Whoa.
So in this bedroom here.
And it matches with that. Am I going colorblind?
No. Yes, you are. That's a mirror, by the way. That's not an extension of the room.
That's what I thought just now. I thought it was an additional bedroom. Whoa, we've got another bedroom.
So this bedroom here, obviously, we're also going to have sockets in this bedroom, several sockets in this bedroom. We're going to take out that radiator. We're going to rip the, what do you call that? The skating. The skirting board. The skating boards and replace that. The walls obviously are going to be plastered and fixed. We also got a slight wank on the ceiling. That's going to be also fixed, and we're going to replace the lighting in here. We're going to put some smoke detectors also in here to make sure that it's safe. Obviously, we're going to have a fire door with a sensor at the bottom also in here. And the good thing about having that laminated floor is because the sensor can actually sit properly. So and if the young people or whoever is in here want to wedge the door open, they don't have to wedge it with anything. The sensors actually have a thing that holds it down.
Holds it. Okay, I see.
But in the event there's a fire, it will release and the door will shut.
It will just snap it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Brilliant. I love that. Yeah. So basically, we're gonna remove all the wallpapers. I know we love the flowers, but unfortunately, we're gonna get rid of it. Right. We're gonna take the skirting boards off. Minimum of 3 double sockets in here. We're gonna re-level the ceiling nicely, skim it, and then get rid of the radiator. Get rid of all the skirting boards, and then basically re-scheme everything in here. It looks beautiful. Okay.
And I think one thing when we're viewing this property, what made it easier for us compared to the other properties is the other properties there was carpeting. We could feel the squeakiness of the flooring, and we could not see what was underneath. Here we found that everything had been ripped off, and we could actually see how healthy the flooring was, and that we didn't need new flooring. And so in this bedroom here, this is our favorite bedroom. We love the viewing in this bedroom. And we're also going to
look at that.
Yeah. We're also going to have several sockets. We're going to have sockets this side and this side of the wall because we want the bed to be featured here. We're going to have a fitted wardrobe on this side of the wall, and then we'll leave this side obviously plain because if you're coming out of your bed, you need some space, and if somebody wants to put a TV there, you could also put a TV there. As I said, we're going to remove the radiators, the skating boards also, and what else? We're going to put a smoke detector in here, and we'll put a light in here. We're not going to have the spotted lights in here, but we're going to have them in the lounge area.
Okay, good.
The rest of the lights in the rest of the house will be just one lighting.
Wow, I love this. So basically, you've just said it all, right?
Yeah.
So wallpaper needs to go. we're having this space left for a desk and for someone walking out of their bed. Exactly. We're gonna sandwich the bed with double socket, which is good.
Yeah.
All these nice, lovely wallpapers are going. We're gonna board and scheme everything, and most importantly, getting it to be at least minimum of 4 double sockets, because this room is the biggest room. So whoever walks in here will know, whoa, I got sockets, I can do so many stuff with it. And then obviously you got the fire door to go in there as well.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's look at the nice cozy bedroom.
You can see. And also, it is still workable.
Okay, yeah.
Don't let that fall on you.
Okay, just checking. Yeah.
I think this was a little bed, like, or a wardrobe.
A wardrobe, I think it looks like.
Yeah,
it looks like
because it's got spotlights in there. So somebody made it their wardrobe room, I think. So obviously this is going to be still a bedroom, which can actually fit a single bed in here. And this one has got a fitted wardrobe already. We'll just tidy it up and make sure that, you know what, it's usable and it's fresh. And it's got a spotlight at the top. But we will remove those spotlights. We want just a light in here.
Of course, yes.
That is usable. And if you've got a bed here, obviously you can actually have a TV that side if you want, depending on which way your bed is, or just something to decorate. We'll strip, as we said in the other rooms, we also have sockets in here so that it's also usable and somebody can actually put a TV or a radio or whatever they want to use in this room.
Fantastic. Yeah. So you've done everything here. 2-3 double sockets in here. We're gonna keep the wardrobe as it is already. The bed, the single bed is gonna go this way. We got the fire door going. We got the socket light bulb there. Yeah. That's going on. Again, we've got the alarm here. So that way then, is that. So now walk me now back to the big room. I know we've got a bit of work to do here. So what is it? What figures are you thinking about?
Oh, come on. I don't know. I'm not really sure. We're looking at maybe about 50,000 or something like that.
Right. Okay. Does that include labor and materials, or just labor?
I'm not sure.
Good question, huh?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so I'm aiming for us to do maximum 60K, including materials in it.
Okay.
So we're gonna go save a lot. We're gonna look for tradespeople, trade suppliers, trades account to get our discount in it. And then hopefully then we want to set that target to ensure we spend below that. So buying materials is very important. Hence the reason why I was forcing the guy just now to say labor only, because he wanted to put material, because with material they put their markup on it and then obviously it becomes a bit more expensive. Yes. So I'm looking about 55 to 60K, maximum 65K to do this, not just labor, including materials, but we can save wherever we can save. The only thing that might cost us a bit more than we've anticipated, maybe the little things that we need to do in the front here. Yes. You know, we need to do the garden nicely, level it nicely, put all these chipstones go in there, and then obviously we've got the back garden as well that we need to do something to. So probably that's the reason why it's going to hit that figure. Okay. But you're going to be frugal. Right? You're gonna be when the builders bring our quotations, we negotiate on it. Yes. Okay, yes. It's not like, okay, this is the price fine. No, we negotiate, and hence the reason why I've got already 2 people in here. 2 people. Yeah. And 2 more people. One is coming on Sunday. Yes. And the other one, the same person wanted virtual as well, so they can see what they did. That's the one that will do the skimming. And there's another builder also that wants gonna do the whole thing, similar to the gentleman that just came over. Okay. Then we've got those quotes. And if we want also, we can get a separate plumber in here. Yeah. I'll book them in. I'll get you to book them in. So that way then we can have electricians, we have the plasterer, we have the plumber. Yes. Painter, we would know how much it costs. I got a painter down the road. Okay. He can come round and give us a quotation. But these are the main thing. Perhaps we might get a roofer just to check the roof to make sure it's okay. But these are the main things we want to get. So once we've got the individual tradespeople, we're clear. So the next thing now we want to do is to get the 2 quotes from the builders that do all the jobs. Yes. Then we compare. Okay. So whichever is reasonable and whoever we build a relationship with, we take from there. Okay. Okay. Right. So how long do you reckon this will take?
Well, I'd like it to take at least just about 6 weeks.
6 weeks. Okay.
Then my pocket would be safe.
Fantastic. Okay.
And when you said painter, I just literally smiled because I painted the whole of my house.
Okay. You're not going to do it here.
No.
Right. You are an investor. Remember that, right?
And I did it in a weekend.
Right. So we're going to get a normal painter to come around and paint.
Yeah.
So get a professional finish done and tidy up all the front. And then hopefully by the time we complete, you've got your people in here wanting to take the property. And the good thing about the painter, he can also set the beds up for us, do whatever we want to do to set the property up in readiness for whatever we want to do. So let's see how we got on in the next 6 weeks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Rahim, well, you know, with everything there comes a little mistake. This is the bit where I'm clueless.
Yeah.
So I feel that what we would need to do here is to just get rid of this and maybe pile it in there. What we're going to find out is where our fence is, and I think now it's clearer from here than when it was when I was looking at it from the outside. Our end ends here.
Yeah.
So it's about clearing this and just making this rubble maybe even somehow and making this tidy. And I've seen that this wall is coming somehow backwards. So and it's about just making sure that maybe if the builders can make this more secure and push it back
Because it
up.
looks like someone has attempted to do something here.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
they braced that there.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, and
so
I think maybe we might need something
similar going that way.
going in the middle and maybe there at the end,
Right.
and to brace it and to hold it back.
Yeah, we're gonna have the feather edge fence going all around there.
Yeah.
Make sure it's tight.
Yeah.
And even in here, because to be honest, there's nothing we could do in here. What we can do, we can just tidy whatever is in there, feather edge it nicely, have this door to open and close, done.
Okay.
Okay, this goes back in there, level it nicely, jet wash this nicely to ensure it's all nice and tidy. And then we've got the back.
Can't we look for fresher wood?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say there. That's what I mean by feather edge.
Okay.
Is this, we're going to be building round.
Oh, okay.
Right, all
And
these
cover
ones
it
we're going
and
to build
then
and
tidy
to cover it up
it
nicely and
Okay.
tidy up. Yeah, that's what I meant when I said feather edge fence.
Okay.
Right, so all that we're going to tidy up nicely to ensure it works nicely. And then obviously you've got this utility room, cold room basically. We're not going to do anything in here, just going to take all the rubbish nicely, feather edge it nicely, nobody touches it. And then we're going to jet wash the floor here, aren't we?
Yeah, yes. So we're going to jet wash all the floor
Nicely,
here
yeah.
and make it look nice and neat. So at the top there, we've got another building.
Tell me about it. It's another building. You're absolutely right.
But another building is a big massive space at the top there. At the moment we're not gonna touch that part of the project. We're going to just tidy up, as I said in the garden, we'll tidy it up. And what I might do if we're gonna use it as supported accommodation is just cover that area
Yeah,
up
we're gonna
for now.
block it off, isn't
Yeah,
it? We're gonna
and-
block it up
yeah.
from here.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a feather edge to block this so no one has access to up there for safety. They
yes.
have enough garden space here
Yes.
to do whatever they want to
Yes.
do anyways.
Yes.
And then when we're ready, we can do whatever we want to do with it. Obviously, we've got the roof gutters needs to be sorted out, and we've got the downpipe needs to go down properly. Clean the gutters, check the roof tile just in case there's anything we need to do there.
Yes.
And then jet wash this nicely. And remember I told you about the bathroom downstairs.
And I think what we could do to make sure that if we're going to cover this up, and I know some young people can be notorious, but if we're going to have young adults, we can, whatever we cover it up with, we're going to use maybe some slide paint to prevent them from climbing. Yeah, there's this paint that you can use that's like a slide paint that they can't really climb to go over. Some places they use that.
Okay, well we'll use that.
Yeah.
And then we can make sure it's high like that as well, isn't
Exactly,
it?
yeah,
So that then
this is
they can
high,
find it
yeah.
difficult to jump on. So remember the toilet I was just suggesting,
Yeah.
probably, you see this is where the main is. The option we have is here, but the problem we would have is too close to the window.
Exactly.
So what we could do is, because it's straight, we can do a drain to feed in here.
Oh, okay.
We dig an earth to kind of bring it in here. So that way then we've got a WC downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will then serve that purpose.
With
And it will also help with the
I'll
valley.
remember what it's called next time.
Yeah, so that's that in here.
Yeah. Yeah. But they can actually have their little fridges in the bedrooms.
Oh, nice.
So they don't need too much storage down here. They can actually store some. If each young person has got a cupboard So if we got 4 bedrooms and we got 4 cupboards, that's fine.
Okay.
We're all right. Then they can have their little fridges upstairs. Then we can have a 1 fridge freezer, which is not a double,
Fantastic.
a single down here, and we could get away by tidying up that and closing up that area. If we were to register it as a residential, we would have a lot of problems because they'll be wanting to know what's there. What's there. But there are some places where people have said, well, the landlord that's not accessible to us, it's the landlord.
And that's exactly what we're going to say
said,
as well.
okay, as long as it's secure, as long as we know there's no dead person in there.
We should open it for them to see, to know, make sure there's no dead person.
If the places are just cleared, then it's fine. And then in terms of like what he was talking about, that switch, having the fire switch, the big fire switch there, the commercial one. In supported accommodation, we don't really need that switch. As I said, that those door thingies, sensors, they work well. Do we really need them? If it's a 4-bedroom, not always necessary. We don't. It depends. We when we register, it only depends with the council.
Of course,
the local
because each council is
authority
different, isn't it?
in that area. So what we would ask the person is, what does your local authority say?
Yes.
And then that's that.
Yeah, in readiness for especially when it comes to the electric, we need to know that before he even walked in here, so he knows exactly what he needs to do.
Exactly. So yeah, for that fire thing, we definitely can do with just using door sensors. Brilliant. That's fine. And most people that I've registered, they found that using door sensors is cheaper, because when we then start saying, because if it's now 5-6 bedrooms, that's when we start asking fire doors, all that stuff, and then we just check with their local authority mostly. Okay. Yeah. Brilliant. Beautiful. But Ofsted Wales is a bit more. Yeah, I've spoken to a lady as well. They said Wales is a bit relaxed. They are quicker. Yeah. Also, so they are quicker than England. They will register within a short period of time compared to England. Okay. Buckle up, right? Because this is gonna be like that. Okay. Yeah. And I'm gonna warn you, you're gonna feel poor when you're investing in property, right? It might be one of the biggest investments you've ever made, but just know it's an investment, and once you've got this house, it's forever. Yeah. Right? Yeah. We want to make it right the first time. We don't want to cut corners. Yeah. We want to get it right, which is, I believe, is what you want to do anyways. Exactly. So we're going to do it right in one time, so we never have to come back saying, if I'd known, I should have done that. Okay? Yes. Yeah. Let's do it. All right? Okay. Thank you.